Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this webinar. I am Clara Aguilar. I am the marketing manager for Orders in Seconds and your moderator for the webinar today. I'm going to be introducing the speakers. I'm going to be telling you everything that we have in store for this webinar on, Kickstart 2025, how to streamline your wholesale business with QuickBooks Online. So let me see if I got anything in the chat. All right, guys, don't be shy. Hi, Dressen from Germany. I see Dressen from Germany. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Hi, Alex. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and let you and just welcome everyone today. As a QuickBooks solution provider or QSP, Orders in Seconds has collaborated with QuickBooks to bring you this webinar today. We're going to be diving into how QuickBooks Online is designed to meet the needs of wholesale distributors and not only helping you manage your finances, but also warehouse operations with integrated solutions like Orders in Seconds, okay? So as you can see, we have the Orders in Seconds team, we have the QuickBooks team here for you guys, all right? And they're going to be answering all your questions. We're going to be sharing a lot of information. So let's hit the ground running and learn more about our speakers today. Go ahead, guys. All right, so from the Orders in Seconds team, we have Mr. Frank Monterosa. He's the Business Development Manager for Orders in Seconds. Frank graduated with honors and earned his bachelor's in marketing and advertising. He's participated in many leadership and entrepreneurship courses with more than 15 years experience in customer service, marketing, and sales. Currently, he manages the US and Latin American markets for Orders in Seconds. Thanks, Frank, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Nice.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And then we also have, our VIP treatment from QuickBooks. We have the, like I said, we have the whole team. We have Jamie Del Vecchio has been with Intuit QuickBooks for 17 years and has worked across multiple sales channels to drive QuickBooks awareness, partnerships, and profitability for the small to mid-market and for strategic partnerships in this time. Jamie directly supports OIS in our partnership with Intuit and works with our team to integrate QuickBooks into our products and services for all of our customers. And we also have today John Brakey, who's going to be speaking on QuickBooks Payroll, and Marvin Safi, who will be speaking on QuickBooks Payment. So welcome, team. This is how we normally clap. Look, on Zoom is like this. Wiggle your fingers, guys. Wiggle your fingers. So
We're excited to
welcome.
be here. We're excited to be here. Thank you.
Yes, thanks for having us.
Nice, nice. And let me look at the chat really quick. Oh, I see for me is here. Hi, Juan from the Family Cake. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So let's keep it going. Let's review the agenda for today. Okay, so we're going to be going over wholesale distributor challenges first. Then we're going to get into how to manage your wholesale distribution with QuickBooks Online. Then we're going to learn a little bit more about Orders in Seconds and QuickBooks as an integrated solution. Then we're going to get to the live Q&A session where you guys get a chance to speak directly to our speakers, ask your questions specific to your business. And guys, if a question comes up during the webinar, don't wait till the end. You guys can submit your questions right through Zoom by hitting the what do you call it? The Q&A icon at the bottom of your Zoom screen. If you look at it right now, you just click that button at the bottom and then you'll be able to submit your questions. And during the live Q&A part, we'll go ahead and answer those questions as they arrive. All right. Oh, and one more thing, the special gift for attendees, guys. Make sure to stay till the end. We have a special gift for everyone who attended today. We're still in the Christmas mode over here of giving. So, all right, make sure you stay till the end. Okay, next. All right, guys. So I'm going to be handing it over to Mr. Frank Monterosa. He's going to be discussing wholesale distributor challenges. Go ahead, Frank.
Perfect. Hey, thank you for that great introduction, Clara. Thank you, everybody, for attending this webinar. So we're going to be talking about the wholesale distribution challenges. But before we get started, let me tell you a quick story that happened to me not too long ago. A good friend of mine, referred me with a potential customer, a distributor business owner because the thing is this, he was having difficulties retaining his sales team. Some of those salespeople were leaving because of the competition. And the thing is, without notice, and you know how crucial it's for distributors to retain the salespeople. That's a big challenge, right? So basically, what I did is just, I sat down with this person, trying to discover exactly what was happening, what was causing this problem. And at the end, after a while that we sat down, we discovered that the main reason that this sales rep were leaving the company is because they were not making enough money. You know how important that is, right? And the thing is this, they were paying on commissions. So what happened is this, the main problem was this. The sales team was generating orders manually. You know how on the distribution basis that works, right? They were generating orders manually and sending all those transactions to the main office. And this was somehow affecting their efficiency and their earning potential because they were not visiting all the stores that they supposed to be visiting. So at the end, we implemented a new strategy that empowered the sales team to create orders directly from the mobile devices and send all those transactions to the main office and really connected with their accounting system. So by doing this, look, by just changing a few things and implementing new technology, they were able to increase by 30% their sales, resulting in higher commission, and consequently they began earning more money and improve both the satisfaction and retention. So that thing that I just described usually happen on different business. In every business, every business in the distribution industry faces different challenges, right? And one of the key questions that every business owner asks is this: how can I optimize my logistic operation to reduce cost and enhance efficiency in the most effective way? Look, this is important. The most effective way to address this is by targeting and resolving the daily operational issues that hinder productivity. So if you're struggling with any of these challenges that I'm going to describe today, it might be hindering your business growth. So if you're facing issues with the sales order management thing, if you don't have a well implemented solution, that's going to hurt your company. Or if you're struggling or facing challenges with the inventory management, that's a big thing that you need to take care. If not, it's gonna hurt your company, right? Warehouse order picking and delivery tracking. Again, every business, every distributor businesses faces different challenges, right? And the thing is how we can help you with this. And that's what we're gonna be covering today. So we're gonna be covering how to manage your wholesale distribution with QuickBooks Online. So let's go straight to the point and see how we can help you with this. So the QuickBooks ecosystem, before I talk about the ecosystem, I want to tell you this. Everybody knows that QuickBooks is well known, and it is well known that QuickBooks was developed specifically for make accounting easier, right? And everybody knows that they do it right. They do it right. But take this. QuickBooks is much more than easy accounting. QuickBooks provides an ecosystem that enables your company to manage the logistical operation of your distribution business and have expended efforts in the following areas. These are the areas. So modern accounting system. Look, with the modern accounting system, QuickBooks is 100% committed to modernizing its platform through QuickBooks Online, creating a more streamlined and user-friendly experience for your business. Everybody that is using QuickBooks Online knows that they're constantly adding new functionalities, new ways to do things much easier. So that's really important in the ecosystem, for the wholesale distributor. So second, inventory and pricing management. This is something that QuickBooks has been working hard, but this is it. QuickBooks simplifies inventory handling and pricing to a certain extent, right? Because it hasn't been developed specifically for that area. But in cases where inventory management and pricing structure become more complex, QuickBooks integrates with third-party solutions that are really expert in these areas to address any limitations that you may face with QuickBooks. Remember, QuickBooks is 100% giving you all the accounting made easier, and all the things, all the limitations that you may have, they will be able to cover with their different providers that they have in the ecosystem to make sure that you work with the expert on those specific areas. So the other area that they've been working really hard on the ecosystem is payroll and payment management. So QuickBooks has includes on QBO, right, a very robust tools for payroll and payment processing, which we'll cover later on. John and Marvin will be covering this in details during our presentation. And the last thing, and not less important, is advanced reporting. So if you're using QuickBooks Online Advanced with advanced reporting features, QuickBooks enables efficient handling and management of essential information. So making data management more streamlined. So this, if you notice, so QuickBooks has been really working really hard on their ecosystem to make sure that you get all the things you need for accounting, and making sure that they are partnered with the right providers that are expert in the different areas, right? So let's see what QuickBooks Online can do. As I was saying before, QuickBooks has specifically been designed for accounting, for make it easier, and they do it perfectly. But as you know, right, since they haven't been designed specifically for the distribution industry, they have some challenges, right? Some things that they cannot do on QuickBooks, and some of those things are selling features. So if you're struggling using QuickBooks with selling features, we can connect you with the right partner that can address all those functionalities, and you'll see how easy it is to handle selling features, right? Complex customer pricing. As you know, QuickBooks has some ways to handle special pricing, group prices, but they're limited in that sense. So when that becomes a problem, so we can connect you with the right provider, so that way we can handle complex pricing structure in an easier way. So unit of measure, this is another challenge that someone that is using QuickBooks Online, it is on the distribution industry, is going to face, right? Unit of measure is not supported by QuickBooks Online, but here comes the part. We have the capability to handle different unit of measures and have it fully connected with QuickBooks. And the other thing that cannot do QuickBooks is log in expiration date. So again, for the distribution industry, the ones that handle or deals with perishable items, this is a big challenge for them, right? Delivery tracking, and the last one, warehouse order picking. So if you know exactly what QuickBooks is good for it, and what are the challenges that you're facing, it's going to be easier to address all those specific things. So who is orders in seconds? This is the part that I want to talk to you about this. Look, in the distribution industry, their various sales channels, right? In the distribution industry, you may have channels depending on the business model that you have. Some people have sales rep in the field. Some of them have DSD, direct store delivery, generating transactions from the field. And some of them have people calling or sending emails to the main office. So whatever the channel that you're using, we have the capability to handle all this on the different solutions that we have. So we have the capability to make sure that we can help you with the sales part, we can help you with the inventory management, and we can help you with the delivery part of the business. So let's cover some of this, so that way you can have a better idea how we can generate value to your business. So on the sales solution, as I was saying, so they might be different channels, right? So if you have sales rep in the field, so you want to give a tool, a solution for the sales rep to create orders so simple, so easy, so that way they can visit more stores. On the sales part of the business, we can empower the sales rep to generate different transactions from the field, but at the same time, we can establish route management, so that way we know exactly where they need to go on the daily basis, and at the same time, we can capture them through GPS, so that way we are 100% convinced that all our customers are being visited by the sales rep. So another way that you can generate orders through our solution is, if you have an internal sales team, you will be able just to give access to the web portal, and with the different rules, right? With the different segment of sales rep that you have, with user and credentials, they will be able to start placing orders directly from the main office. And another great option, which is a lot of distributors are using it that way, is they can empower some of the customers to use a mobile phone, an iPad, a tablet, whatever they need, right? So the restaurant, the supermarket can easily grab their phone and start even using the camera of that device and just to scan it, right? Because usually they reorder from you guys. So it's easy just to scan the items, whatever they need, and send it over to you guys. And that will go straight to your QuickBooks. So that way you don't have to be entering all those transactions manually. So that's one of the things that you get whenever you implement this type of solutions. So the other great solution is order picking solution. Look, this is something that is very crucial, and this module often doesn't receive the attention that it deserves. Did you guys know that poor management or not having the right solution for order picking can result in significant losses for a company? And this is something that we don't really pay attention to it. But a lot of other distributors are facing this type of problem. So we had the solution in that area. Remember, if I create the different transactions from the different channels, it doesn't matter what the sales channel you're using, all the orders are going to have to arrive to the main system, right? So from the main system, you can assign all those transactions to the warehouse pickers using mobile devices, or they can use like a peso can directly from the warehouse, and make picking and fulfillment really easy for them. But just enabling barcode scanners, inventory traceability, and at the same time, if you're struggling with lot numbers and expiration dates, it will be easier for them just to do it directly from the picking session. So if you notice, we can handle all the sales. It doesn't matter what are the different channels that they're using. All those transactions needs to be pick and fulfill. We're going to be able to cover that with the OIS inventory solution. And the last part, which is this one, the last part is the delivery tracking. Look, the delivery module is the final link in the distribution chain. And since it is the last one, it is certainly not less important. Look, this module allows you to automate all your deliveries and have 100% visibility into what's been delivered. Some of you might be struggling with not knowing where the delivery guys are right now, right? What are the invoices that have been delivered? Are they doing it on time? And that might be a challenge for some of you. So if you're struggling with delivery tracking, scheduling, or you want to have full visibility, real-time invoices, updates, proof of delivery, because that becomes sometimes headaches, right? When you're doing the delivery and you don't have a proof of delivery by having the signature of the customer, that might become a problem. And also mobile printing integration, meaning that you're going to have to generate the final invoices directly from the spot. So if you notice, the sales part, we can cover easily the different sales channel, all the inventory management for the delivery, for the warehouse management, and all the delivery part is going to be covered with the orders and second solution. So right now, I would like to invite Jamie to add a little bit of what we can do with the different modules and how that easily could be integrated with QuickBooks Online.
Yeah, we're very fortunate to partner with you because as good as Intuit is at accounting, the one thing that we have just never been able to solve for with our wholesale distributors is especially delivery, right, and inventory management. So while you guys do the hard work of doing the tracking and the scheduling and the inventory management, what you will be able to do with QuickBooks Online is you will be able, just like you can with OIS, is you'll be able to manage your business mobilely. Right. So you're not going to be tied down to the office. You don't need to log into a computer to see your inventory. You will be able, just like you can with OIS, to use QuickBooks Online to manage your inventory and take a look at your levels anywhere you are. Now, Frank talked about a lot of different features, right? And some of those features have different people in the business that need to use them. So the great thing about QuickBooks Online is that we also have custom permission levels that can be set up so that you can run your business, have the right people in QuickBooks Online, having the right level of access, and not, opening up the books up to just everybody, right? So if someone just needs to see inventory levels in QuickBooks Online, you could do that. So the custom permission levels have been something that's really important and something that we really rely on as well. And then at the end of the day, we need to know how well your business is performing, right? So with the integration with OIS, what we're able to do is provide you with really great business insights and reports, right? To let you know how profitable you are, how profitable your inventory is, where it is that maybe you guys, can make some changes within the organization, right? But you have full reporting that's available to you in QuickBooks Online, and it can be customized. We give you the templates to see your profit and loss and your balance statements, but you can customize the reporting in any way that you need to so that you can really get a good full picture. And then not to mention, right, we make it easier to help you get paid faster with our QuickBooks payments, which Marvin's going to talk about. And then you've also got to take care of the employees that you have. So with our integration with OIS, we can also help take care of your payroll. And John will cover that in more detail.
Perfect. And if you notice, thank you, Jamie, for that great explanation. And if you notice, guys, it's really simple. So basically, we're talking about one single solution, having all your accounting in one place, all the distribution cycle in one place, and everything is going to be synchronizing that information. So that way we can make the distribution really easy. So in this case, let me invite John, all right, John, to talk about the payroll. Hey, John.
Thank you very much, Frank. Thanks, Frank and Jamie, obviously, for covering the initial stuff around QuickBooks Online and OIS. Guys, let's actually go ahead and talk about payroll workforce solutions for your wholesale distribution business and how leveraging QuickBooks Online payroll can really help. As you all know, there's a lot of payroll companies out there, right? We've got about 6,000 or so here in the US. So there's a lot to choose from, right? What really separates us from everybody else is, for starters, as Frank and Jamie had talked about earlier, around integration. The beauty of QuickBooks Online Payroll is it's built right inside of QuickBooks, right? So you have the ability to access your accounting, your payroll, all within QuickBooks, along with OIS, so that you can create that completely integrated solution, right? That one source of truth, if you will. We also have the ability with payroll, as we all know, business owners, when they actually come in, they've got a dream to start a business. The last thing on your guys' mind is payroll, right? And having to stay on top of paying your payroll taxes in a timely manner, filings, etc. We can actually help with all that. We help automate those tedious payroll tasks, okay, to make sure that your payroll tax payments and filings are done in a timely manner, along with year-end reporting to include W-2s, okay? We also, of course, you've got, you're going to have employees, you've got drivers, you're basically going to have sales reps and whatnot. We can actually go ahead and provide embedded time tracking for your hourly employees, along with GPS tracking for your mobile workforce. So those that are going out in routes and whatnot, we have the ability, of course, to go ahead and enable GPS tracking. We can also do scheduling, time off requests, etc. Within payroll, you also have the ability to have HR support so that to access resources for building and setting policies and helping you remain compliant with labor laws in this ever-changing landscape. QuickBooks Online Payroll can also help grow with your business, right? And provide you with benefits to your workforce at your own pace. So let's say, for example, you may just be starting out, right? You may not be ready for maybe health insurance, 401k, et cetera. But at a certain point, you may need those things, right? To actually remain competitive and obviously be able to incentivize your workforce. You can add those at any given time at your own pace. And lastly, we also, for your employees, you can provide your employees with access to their own workforce portal so that they have access to their pay stubs. They can see their year-end W-2s. If they want to make changes, of course, eventually to where their direct deposits get funded into, employees are empowered to actually go online themselves and make those changes accordingly, okay? So ultimately, what the actual outcome is it's a single source of truth, right? You have everything all in one place. As Frank mentioned earlier, talking about, the integration, obviously, and, Jamie had talked about how QuickBooks Online can basically only do so much. And then, of course, the power of OIS really amplifies the power of QuickBooks and just basically having one source of truth, right? And that's ultimately what we're trying to actually achieve. And the beauty of payroll, again, it's built right into QuickBooks, right? So it's something that's already there. It's just a matter of activating and turning on when you're ready to do so. With that being said, I'll go ahead and pass things on to my partner in crime, Marvin.
All right. Thank you so much, John. I really appreciate that. And hello, everybody. I'm here to talk about how to get paid. QuickBooks Payments has a feature built in that gives you the ability to get paid. So we'll start off by, my name is Marvin Safi again, and I am a QuickBooks Payments account manager. I will be your dedicated account manager as well if you guys take part in the program. I'll start off by introducing to you a tool already built into QuickBooks, just like Payroll. This tool gives you the ability to accept payments anytime, anywhere, designed to make collections for your business a breeze. I'll start by going over our flexible payment options. With QuickBooks Payments, you're able to accept all payment types. You can take credit cards, debit cards. You can also process electronic bank transfers. Apple Pay, PayPal, and Venmo is also an option. And you can process these payments in various ways. So you're able to really take payments in a lot of different ways. One is key entering the card number right into QuickBooks, or you can key enter the card number into a smartphone or a tablet. You can also email invoices, which is probably the most popular feature in QuickBooks. You can create an invoice and send it out to your customer with a Pay Now button, giving them the ability to just click a link and pay you. Another thing you can do is integrate it with your website. A lot of businesses will do this. It gives them the ability to take payments through the website, as well as the integration with QuickBooks, the software program, and the payment system. And best of all, everything is processed and paid to you guys the next business day. So we do offer next day funding, which really helps with cash flow, of course. Additionally, we offer very competitive rates with no monthly fees. So you don't pay anything unless you actually process a payment. And if you're using another merchant provider, I'm available to you guys to do a rate comparison. I'll look at your statement and make sure we can even save you money if you switched over to us. And of course, if you sign up through Orders in Seconds, you get even better rates than if you sign up right through the software or by calling our sales team. Next, I will go over our mobile payment option. This is going to be a mobile solution. It's an app you download on your phone and gives you the ability to accept payments on the go. So using our app, you can swipe cards, you can tap the card on the smartphone. You can, of course, key enter the card numbers. And very soon, a new feature will be launching called Tap to Pay, which will give you the ability to accept cards using your smartphone without a reader. So that should be really nice, coming very soon. And yeah, so that I think we're going to be launching that in the next couple of weeks. So that should be very good for businesses that want to take payments face to face, get the very good low rate to swipe cards or tap cards and not need to purchase a reader. In addition to that, we offer a streamlined invoicing and reminder system. As I mentioned, you can create a professional looking invoice, which will include a company logo if you'd like, and you can send those invoices out via email with that Pay Now button. And all of that is automatic, and payment reminders are also sent, making sure you get paid on time. In addition, QuickBooks Payments integrates seamlessly with QuickBooks. This is going to obviously simplify payment processing and bookkeeping. It also automates reconciliation, which helps reduce manual work and, of course, any chance for errors. Finally, our support. We offer 24/7 merchant support, and this support's offered via phone. You can also email or chat. And of course, as part of your affiliation with OIS, I'm also going to be available to you guys as a dedicated support rep. So to sum it all up, we offer very flexible payment options, competitive rates. We have a mobile solution, all of which seamlessly integrates into QuickBooks, and we offer 24/7 support. So it's really a tool designed to make payment processing really easy and efficient for your business. That's going to be all for me. Thank you for your time. And if you have any questions or want to turn on payments, please reach out to OIS today to lock in their discounted rates. And as a reminder, there's no sign-up fees or any sort of automatic monthly fees. So really no reason not to turn this on.
Definitely, definitely. Hey, thank you, Marvin, for that great explanation. And look, this is really wonderful. Look, no monthly fees, and only you get charged if you use the service. Hey, you don't get that any other places. So that's really great. Take advantage. If you have any questions related to payment or to payroll, make sure you can put it right there on the chat, and we're gonna be answering those questions at the end of the webinar. So basically, let me talk about this quickly. How does an integrated solution help you as a distributor? As you know, businesses might be connected, right? Solutions might be connected. So in order to make all your distribution business more efficient, you got to be connected. So in this case, if you're already using QuickBooks or you are considering to use QuickBooks, this is the right solution for you guys, because as I said before, QuickBooks give you the ecosystem to connect whatever your necessity is. So we're gonna help you automate your processes, eliminating manual errors. We're gonna have you connected with more inventory visibility, again, because we're the right partner in order to handle all the inventory part of the business, right? So solution designed for growth. So if you are in the distribution industry, definitely this is the right way to do business, right? Acquiring your accounting, which is QuickBooks, they do it perfectly. In OIS, they do, we do specialize on that specific area. And another thing is complete access to your business. So everything is going to be online. So QuickBooks is an online platform. An OIS solution is an online platform. So you can be anywhere in the world, and you will be able to have access to your data and find out how the business is running, right? So this is really important, guys. So briefly, in order to resume how it works, it's very simple. As you know, QuickBooks is an online platform, right? Where you can have, QuickBooks Online or QuickBooks Desktop. But this is the thing, since they're online, we have an interface connected with QuickBooks automatically, will synchronize customers, product, pricing, and inventory. And all that information is going to be synchronized through our CRM system, our customer relationship management system. And this is the beauty of this integration. As we were been talking, the QuickBook is limited in certain areas, sales prices, all the things that we've been talking, right? That QuickBook cannot do. We're going to be able to do it on our end because we are the expert in the distribution part. So basically, we're going to start configuring your account, and based on the business model that you have, we're going to enable the sales rep in the field. We're going to enable you customers, empower them to create their own orders from the mobile phone. We're going to enable the DSD driver that is going to go around and generate invoices from the spot. Whatever it is, we're going to configure it the way that you need it. And when the sales rep generate orders or invoices or any transaction from the field, automatically will be synchronized through our main web portal. And guess what? Automatically, all those transactions will be synchronized to QuickBooks. So if you notice, so we're talking about a one single solution, fully integrated with the different modules, right? So that's the great thing. And why choose orders in seconds? Well, we have plenty of experience on this for the last 20 years. We've been working with a small, mid-sized, and large company. And, we have proved integrated solution with QuickBooks. We've been partnered with QuickBooks for the last 14 years from the desktop. And when they started, with the QBO, we definitely integrated because we know that the market is going on that direction, right? Complete order fulfillment, as I said before, different channels, and catered to Latin food market. That means that we work with a lot of distributors that are Latin, and we are a QuickBooks certified partner. So meaning that we know exactly what we're doing in how we doing things with QuickBooks. So now we're gonna leave it open to live Q&A questions, right? Yeah. I know, guys. You guys, we've been sharing a lot of information about the integration, about the different channels and connections. But this is the time. This is the time to start bringing all your questions and get all your questions answered by the different experts in the different areas, right? So do we have any questions?
Yes. So we did have our first question came through the chat, which was for me, that was saying, what is the rate for QuickBooks credit card processing? And I saw Marvin answered in the chat the specific rates for all the credit cards and ACH bank transfers and such. So you guys can get the answer to that question there, but I don't know if there was something else you wanted to elaborate on, Marvin.
Well, I'll just go over the rates. They're very simple. We keep them very simple to make sure you guys know exactly what you're paying, and even giving you the ability to compare it with what's out there, like PayPal or Bank of America. So my point is, our rates are very competitive. We do a really good job to make sure we are. And when you look at these rates, there's 3 tiers. There's one that says swipe, which is the first one on there at 2.3%. That is if you're able to take a payment using your smartphone or tablet. The most popular feature, as I mentioned, is going to be invoicing, where you'll be able to create an invoice, email it to a customer with a Pay Now button. If your customer pays you with a credit card, you only pay 2.8%, which is very good, much lower than what we offer our standard regular customers, or if you sign up through the QuickBooks Online software. So 2.8% invoice rate, no monthly fee, no transaction fee. Bank transfers are maxed out at $15 per transaction, and the fee is 1%. So $15 is the max. Again, much better than what's offered on our website. There's no max on ACH transfers. So that's a huge savings right there. But yeah, those are our rates, very straightforward. And that's all you'll pay if you do process a payment. You won't see any additional fees or anything like that. We are very straightforward.
Thank you for that, Marvin. Okay, guys, if you guys have any other questions, please feel free to write that in the Q&A by clicking the Q&A button. But we do have a few. Let me see here. This is for Frank. If I have multiple warehouses, can OIS and QBO manage inventory for multiple locations?
Well, that's a great question. Look, as QuickBooks Online is limited in that sense, right? QuickBooks Online only supports one main warehouse. So usually what we do is this: when we connect our solution with QuickBooks Online, we synchronize whatever is on the main warehouse, and in our system, you have the capability to create the different virtual warehouses. So in the sense that you have, let's say, a DSD business, where you have different sales rep in the field carrying merchandise on the truck, each one of them might become a virtual warehouse, so that way you can keep track of the different inventory that they have out there in the field. Or if you have different branches, right, and you want to have the warehouses separated in our system, you can do that as well. So again, yeah, we have the capability to work with QuickBooks. In QuickBooks, whenever you generate the different transactions from the different sources, sales sources or sales sources that you have, what's going to happen is this: we're going to deduct it from the virtual warehouse in our system, but in QuickBooks, it still is going to go create the invoice, and it's going to be deducted from the main warehouse. So later on, whoever asked a question, we can get into the details to see exactly what they're looking for, so that way I can, provide the right information on a specific area.
Gotcha. Thank you, Frank. And we have another question. This one's for John. Does QuickBooks Online Payroll help you with setting up payroll? Do you get help?
That's a great question, Clara. Yes, there certainly is. So we've got there's 3 levels of payroll. However, 2 of those levels provide some sort of expert help or expert review. So our premium payroll, for example, it's a self-serve setup. So whether the client is basically initiating the setup themselves, or maybe they have a trusted advisor, an accountant that they're already working with, right, that can actually help them with the setup. Premium will basically give them an expert review at the very end, where we can kind of dot their I's and cross their T's for accuracy, just making sure that their setup is correct and accurate, right? Everything's good to go. Our upper tier, our elite payroll, will actually provide complete expert setup. So that basically means that anybody in the audience that's looking at maybe changing payroll providers, or maybe they're new to the franchise and they want to set up payroll for the very first time, but they don't know what they're basically getting themselves into. That's where our elite payroll comes into play, and we'll walk the, clients through the entire setup process, holding their hand through the entire process to make sure everything is done correctly from the get-go, to avoid any potential pitfalls down the road.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for answering that question. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, because I didn't see any more questions in the queue. So we're going to go ahead and continue now with the presentation. All right, so guys, the question is, how can we help you with these challenges, right? Whether you have financial goals or efficiency goals, right, you want to achieve this year, or the orders and seconds team and our solution and QuickBooks, we have this integrated solution for wholesale distributors, right? No matter what your goal is, to grow your business this year, to be done with your old accounting system, starting a new one, and just creating greater efficiencies for 2025 with your operations, right? So if you guys are interested in learning more about how our solution, integrated solution, can help you, I'm going to be posting a link in the chat right now. You guys can go to that link, just click on the link and fill out the form. And one of our team members is going to be contacting you this week, okay? So the link is in the chat. And again, like Marvin said, Marvin had said before too, is, if you're interested in signing up for payroll or payments or anything QuickBooks related, make sure you're doing it through orders and seconds, because of the fact that you're not going to get the same discounted rates if you go to them directly, okay? Or the support. We have a whole team, guys. You could see, you're talking to them right now. That's why we're having these webinars. So our clients, so potential customers of ours know like this is what's available, okay? And then guys, you don't have to take our word for it. If you go on the our QuickBooks app site, you can see our reviews. We have a bunch of reviews that show how the integration has helped our different wholesale distributors that we work with. So yeah, people have a lot of great things to say, and it's because we as Orders in Seconds have been working in this industry with wholesale distributors for a really long time, and now our partnership with QuickBooks too just makes the whole integration, facilitates everything as a whole for your operation. So it's definitely a win-win here. And then as a special gift, guys, because we're in the giving mood, we have a 1-hour free consultation, guys, with Frank or one of our team members, where you'll get to review your business goals, right? You'll get to identify any challenges that you may be having. And then we're gonna create these solutions, right? Figure out what works with you. And the great thing about Orders in Seconds in QuickBooks is that if you need, like with Orders in Seconds, if you need only a sales solution in Orders and QuickBooks, you can get that. We have like a pick the module that you need in your operations. You don't have to buy the entire software. You can pick something, you can have something for order picking, you can have something for delivery if that's where you're struggling right now, right? And again, it's a free consultation. You can ask your questions, 100% no obligation, right? And we are here to help our wholesale distributors, hit the ground running in 2025. As you can see, we're coming in hot this January for 2025, guys. We're coming in hot. All right. And again, I'm gonna link, it's the same link as I had posted in the chat before. I'm gonna go ahead and post that, and let me see. I see Juan. Okay, Juan had a question. We still have 10 minutes, so we have time. Juan had a question. How much will it cost me to use OIS inventory? He currently uses OIS Pro to place orders. So this is one of our clients. So if you're interested in learning more, I mean, Frank, just do the consultation, right? Just do the consultation with if he was interested in inventory, right?
That's right, because remember, every distributor has different challenges in the inventory management. So if you're looking for something just for picking and fulfillment, we're gonna sit down, find out exactly what your necessities are, and based on that, we're gonna be implemented. But one, it's not gonna be a lot. I mean, we know, we just, for us, it's just enabling another module, making things that all the flow is gonna work the way that you're expecting, and we take it from there. So let's go ahead and sit down for an hour and find out exactly what your necessities are, and take it from there.
All right. Well, thank you, Juan, for asking that question. Thank you. All right, and guys, next slide, Frank. All right, if you guys want to connect with Frank directly, there's his contact information, including LinkedIn, guys. Make sure you connect with him on LinkedIn. Make sure you connect with us too, Orders in Seconds on LinkedIn too, guys, and let him know how you like this presentation, okay? And then next slide. All right, and yeah, thank you guys. That's all for today, but we want to thank everyone who attended today. Jamie, the whole QuickBooks team, you guys are amazing. Jamie, also Frank for being here today. All of our guests that attended, the attendees, anyone who joined from Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, our clients, thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to continue to have webinars like this for all of our customers and new customers, because we believe if you guys win, everyone wins, right? So we're going to continue to hold webinars on different trending topics that provide value to you as wholesale distributors and manufacturers in the food industry. So make sure you keep a heads up on your inbox this 30th too, this month, we have another webinar going on with Procure Smart. The topic is 3 smart procurement strategies to cut costs and boost margins. Guys, this is a must attend webinar. You guys are going to learn about, how the procurement strategies, how to find vendors, how to source for vendors, how to negotiate pricing, contracts, any questions you have regarding procurement. You guys must attend that webinar because it's going to save you guys a lot of money. So, make sure, and again, that's the 30th. We're sending out emails this following week. We're going to be sending out emails about that webinar. So just keep a heads up for that in your inbox. And then, guys, we have webinars that we've recorded that if you guys missed one on different topics, you guys can go to our YouTube channel. I'm going to be posting a link to our YouTube channel too, so you guys can go check that out. We want you guys to be prepared. It's January. I know everyone's getting their goals for the year prepared. So we have a lot of goodies, a lot of free webinars and free resources there for you, okay? All right, guys. And then at the end, just to let you know, once this presentation closes out, there is a survey. Please fill out the surveys. Let us know what you guys are interested in learning more about. We'd love to hear it, okay? And again, thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great day, everyone.